I started getting my garden tilled up um, about a week ago. I started, and then I dug it up again, retilled it again a day later, and I'm gonna lay fertilizer in it and till it one more time, probably in about today's April 1st, so probably about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'll start working on planting my early things, um, getting those ready, and then getting the rest of the garden ready for the other stuff. Bee wise, I've got two hives right now. One is a double, excuse me, because I had one hive abscond into the hive next to it, so I added a box, a brood box on top of that to give them some space, to keep them from swarming, and to give them some more stuff to work on. So hopefully they expand pretty quickly. Their numbers looked really good. Um, it was my mean hive that absconded into its next door neighbor. So now they're kind of combined and they're a little bit feisty. So I'm not a fan of that, but I'll work them down and I'll probably requeen them this year if they don't requeen themselves. The second hive, um, its numbers are okay. It's about average for what I would expect for this time of year. Its food sources were a little bit low about a week ago when I checked them, so I added a few frames of honey from the stronger hive, and I found its queen. I didn't check the mean hive's queen, the big hive, but the smaller one I did check, and I found their queen. She looks pretty good. I didn't keep her out for too long, so I didn't really check for eggs, but she looked like she was looking for a place to lay. So, and I did see some catbird, so that's a good sign. Um, I'm gonna put another round of dry feed on them. Probably definitely this weekend while it's nice, or right before it starts raining, and then probably again one more time in April, and then I'll start looking at syrup feeding and stuff. I'm gonna wait a little bit on the syrup just because I know their honey stores are good, and it's really the dry food that they need right now from my hives. Um, every every other hive is completely different. You've got to check them and see and manage each hive individually. Unless you're a commercial guy and you can afford to manage your apiary as a whole. Um, for the backyard beekeepers, the hobbyists and that kind of thing, definitely manage your hives individually. You'll have a higher success rate that way for sure. Um, with my hives, that's it for now. I haven't had any swarm calls yet. It's still been nighttime temperatures are too cold, um, but I do expect them fairly soon. The first couple of really nice days that we get here in uh, April May ish, the first really nice days, like 3 or 4 consecutive days, I expect to start seeing some activity. Um, in terms of cutout calls, that really can happen any time of the year, but I haven't had anything yet. And especially with the coronavirus pandemic issue going around, um, people I would imagine, would be hesitant to have someone in their house right now anyway, which I get. um, doesn't doesn't help my business any, but I get it. So there's other ways to work around that. I make other products and stuff, so and I do deliveries, porch deliveries, so it's safe, or mailbox deliveries for the smaller things. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm working through things as they go. I was planning on selling a lot of stuff this month at markets, spring markets and stuff, but every every single one got shut down. Um, so I'm relying a little bit more on online sales, which means that I that having a website has been more prominent in my thinking, and getting that set up. So I'm gonna have that set up soon, and I know I've been saying it for a while, but I've got to get it done. Um, so now I've got the motivation to do it and make it look nice and get it set up easy for you guys. So that's my next big project, and that's really all I've got. If you got any beekeeping questions, let me know.